program has been brought to you from the entertainment capital of the world, produced for television by Warner Brothers.
Greetings, world. We are anonymous. The Hollywood mind control freaks wanted to create a scare centered on the date September 23rd. In most of all of their end-of-the-world crisis movies, they openly use the date 9/23 in their plot for the exact date of the end of the world. Well, clearly, we all are still here, and no global disasters took place. Neither will there be a globally disruptive event on September 23rd of next year in 2024. Both dates will pass unfulfilled, and this was specifically designed to be this way. Imagine, if you were a commanding officer, you would want to lead your enemy to think that you will attack on a bunch of false dates to make them waste their resources and lose the ability to predict your real plan. This would greatly benefit your control of the outcome. The media is doing exactly this. What you need to understand is the art of deception used in military-grade psychological warfare. Hollywood is a distraction-generating machine that gears to place decoys for doomsayers to latch onto and fail to meet their predictions. This was created to persuade the audience to mock doomsayers. Now they'll never believe other dates when people dig deeper and discover the real date that was targeted to take the world by surprise.
See? These are our bug-out bags. In here is everything we need to survive. Arch, the apocalypse is coming. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe never. But it's coming. And soon.
I'm going to bed.
All of the failed predictions for the end of the world, from Y2K to the Mayan calendar date in 2012, helped to cause the effect of the boy that cried wolf. The Warner Brothers set out to harness this strategy and use predictive programming to guide society's perception and reaction to crises in order to control the outcome of a very large premeditated crisis that will be man-made and manufactured on the night before Christmas in 2024. Mark this date on your calendar, and do not let them get away with calling it a natural disaster. There's too much to unravel for you in this short announcement. You'll have to follow the clues in the movie, The Number 23, starring Jim Carrey, in order to understand where this date was decoded from. Then, once you come to the painful realization that the Christmas holiday was created to be a trap to blindside Americans right at the peak of the most wonderful time of the year, to allow the Chinese Communist Party to trigger America's end, it all will make perfect sense to you how you were trumped.
You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
This diabolical plot to trump America into surrendering all of their constitutional freedoms to the Chinese is 216 years old. 1808 is the year it first began its development. The Warner Brothers coded all this in their movies using the numbers 1, 9, and 23 as jigsaw puzzle pieces to a larger picture.
So, what have you learned so far from our post-apocalyptic movie marathon?
Guys who call themselves preacher or deacon are very bad. Water is money, unless gasoline is money, and even though lots of things are razor sharp, no one ever shaves.
Hollywood has taught you well, my son.
If you find yourself crammed on time and don't have the required availability to sit down and play this lengthy 23 game with all of the Warner Brothers warnings, then the quick answer is quite simple to convey. The answer, simply put, is a warning about the Chinese dictatorships, who'd been surveying the Yellowstone supervolcano since they built America's transcontinental railroads in the 1800s. And their 200-year-old plan is to attempt to artificially induce its eruption to go off on Christmas Eve of 2024. If it is successful, they will conquer the whole entire world with America out of their way and use the disaster to escape blameless of the crime, as the history books will blame only bad luck or simply a tragic clash with nature. If you take the time, you find the Warner's 23 game tells all of this. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive global genocides. We do not forget Hollywood psyops. Expect the Yellow Grinch, that stole Christmas of 2024.